Oops. There we go. My bad. Shut the f up. It was because we had the switcher. Anyway,
How's that?
should be better. Anyway, you were pissed about the new news feed.
Correct.
The fact that
You're gonna spend most of the day going through pictures.
pictures.
Yep.
Speaking of Facebook, you haven't.
It's just Dana commenting on her own status. I'm not even part of it. She didn't mention me, so it ain't worth it.
Can you hear us now, Spinner?
He can. It says I can hear you now.
No, I just thought I'd do that just to be an asshole.
Why are we so small in the picture-wise?
What do you mean?
Look at that. It's like
Well, that's just the window. We're not like actually that small.
fair enough.
It's just it's like a monitor.
All right.
It shows us as that. People see us full screen and having fun there.
Maybe. I can kind of see it with my face.
It's not my fault.
Two-faced. Yeah. Anywho.
Better.
Anyway,
we're live in the MSC.
there you go.
There is literally nobody down here, which is great.
The gaming crew even left, and they were here when I got here.
Yeah. That's crazy shit, man. Oh. So, my goal in 2 weeks is to get George R.R. Martin on the set.
Fair enough.
It will be a very tough goal, but a goal nonetheless.
Hey. Well, he's bound to walk somewhere in the Hilton.
Yeah? He'll just be like, oh, what's that? Be like, what's that? Oh, I should go on there. Yes, it is spring break. Funny, it's gonna rain tomorrow.
About to say, I don't think you'll capture his interest unless you get topless. Oh, now she interested. Because, well, if you, like you said, you haven't seen the actual show, Game of Thrones. Well, on the show, it's basically violence and nudity. That's essentially it.
Tits and blood?
Yeah.
Tits and blood, ladies and gentlemen. Tits and blood.
Are you going to see boobs this week?
No. I will not see boobs this week.
You should try it.
Why don't you go see boobs this week?
Who says I ain't?
Oh, snap! Oh, what a night it is here. I gotta tell you, it feels great not to have, like, have Steven try to get in the middle of the shot, or...
Well, there's, like, nobody else here to interact with.
Yeah. I mean, it's not everything well here, but it's kind of understandable considering it's spring break.
You want the jab? Did you take his jab?
The chicken James! No, Joe, I didn't take a gerb.
Will you give him work? Can he become the social media ambassador to jjlunfiltered for a week?
You can do that.
For free? For monies?
I'll give him $1.
Well, per day or per hour?
I'll be nice and give it to him per hour.
There you go, Joe.
$1.
$1 per hour for a whole week. So, see, that's 73 3 days, so 48. That'd be $120. Well, social media, it's always active.
It's true.
So $120.
So, WrestleMania is within weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
4.
The WWE Championship will be on the line. John Cena versus The Rock. He says Cena.
Of course they're gonna give it to Cena.
See, I don't know. Then they'll be even. Then they'll come back for WrestleMania 30 because they'll have to even the score.
McMahon's just gonna ride that pony until it dies. Maybe they'll have some match on Raw and that'll be that.
But you know, WrestleMania 30 is going to be in Louisiana. Woo-da!
Neither one of them are from Louisiana nor grew up in Louisiana. I don't know why they would have. I don't think there's a wrestler on the roster who is from Louisiana.
I don't think anyone wants to wrestle in Louisiana. They feel too bad already for being in Louisiana.
Well, they also don't want to go halfway through the whatever pay-per, I guess WrestleMania. They want to go through halfway through WrestleMania and have the lights cut off because they can't handle the power.
Oh,
Like Super Bowl. Swagger.
you're surprised he's still working.
Yes, very much so. So I imagine he will not be winning.
Triple H versus
Lesnar.
Lesnar.
That says pink. Sorry. That's. See that one. That could go either way. Triple H, I imagine he's well out of shape. Well, he looks in better shape than he did last time he wrestled Lesnar. But I'm not sure what kind of contract they have on Lesnar, so I'm not sure how long he's going to be there. So I think it's just going to be a toss-up. They'll figure out who wins that night. Punk Taker.
Punk versus The Undertaker. The ultimate undefeated streak.
I would say it would probably let Punk beat the streak for being a good sport about the whole The Rock's going to come the Royal Rumble the previous year, say he's come back in a year, he's going to win the championship, and then you have the title, and basically you know you're going to lose the title come next WrestleMania. So they may give it to him for being a good sport, and plus he's the best in the world, and the fans love him.
The best in the world.
That's his hook. The best in the world was Bret Hart.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Yep. And so
Me versus who?
Miz versus Antonio Cesaro.
No, look at the next line.
Jay Jones versus a beatball sub.
Oh, I would win that.
Ryback versus Henry.
That,
I'm going to go with Henry because I just like Henry. I just like the world's strongest man.
That's what I do!
It's just Texas boy, so I got to cheer him on. From Silsby. Shield versus Orton, Sheamus, Big Show. I find it funny that they're giving the Big Show a good guy fight after he was a bad guy not even a week ago.
But he probably still is a bad guy.
Yeah, they're going to make him what they call a tweener, in between. He's going to be a bad guy that people love to cheer because he does good things. Anywho, I could care less.
Because the Shield's probably going to win.
Well, they may lose, but still, it's Orton, Sheamus, Big Show.
Miz versus Cesaro.
How many times is they're going to make Miz lose before they're going to give him a championship?
I don't know.
I'm surprised that match still has relevance.
But yeah, WrestleMania will take place this year.
And the meatball sub.
Thanks. WrestleMania will take place this year at MetLife Stadium. What?
I'm going to win, and Ziggler's going to cash in Money in the Bank to become the co-host next year.
I didn't know being a co-host would actually be a title.
I can make it a title.
The World Heavyweight Co-Hosting Champion.
It doesn't have to be World Heavyweight. It could just be the co-host of the year.
Good Lord.
That's what I'm going to win, but Ziggler's going to cash it in.
And Jericho's just going to sit there.
Well, he can't do anything after the match is over.
But, so yeah.
So, it'll be interesting.
In the world of news, Dennis Rodman's a dumbass.
Well, he's just crazy.
Still a dumbass.
Fair enough. That's robust. Actually, I almost had a chance. I saw it was on earlier today, and I didn't actually watch it. I just watched two people walk over to Jericho. I was like, done. Like, yeah, I'll let the delay catch up to that.
I have not seen it.
Only that one 2-second segment. I didn't realize it was on during the weekday. I thought it was like a primetime show, and then all of a sudden, I was skipping through channels and saw it. It's like, oh, there it is.
But yeah. So Dennis Rodman goes to North Korea. Talks with the now what do they call that?
He's a dictator.
Dictator of North Korea. While the rest of the country is still suffering, by the way.
That country's been suffering, by the way.
But, he loves the dictator. Then compares him, get this, to President Clinton. Like, how a dictator whose family has ruled a country that has had probably the worst stats of, like, living ever. I'm sure there are worse countries.
Not by far.
They're comparing this man whose family has probably murdered people. I mean,
probably.
It was on a ABC News interview. It's like murdering like X amount of people.
I think he's at least what did George Stephanopoulos say? Put 1,000 or 10,000 people in jail. Probably 10,000 people in jail.
Yeah, and then he compares that guy with that type of family to President Clinton, whose only real big fuck up was fucking an intern. Seriously. There's a difference between having the worst country on record in terms of living and a guy who just got lucky.
Well, he was also married at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I
think Dennis was talking about respect, but I guess he lost.
They
respect him, which, well,
we would still respect the president because the president has, aside from just that scandal alone, we're talking about a man. I mean, look at Bush, look at Obama.
Right.
The past 12 years have been. It's just now coming back up.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, the Dow hit his brand new high of over 14,000, closing in on 14.4 thousand.
Of a cent.
But yeah, and you look at Clinton, you look at the presidents after that,
right?
And you're thinking, Rodman, seriously?
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Okay. Fair enough.
Not my fault. We didn't even know it was over at 8.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So I just came to let you guys know.
Cool. We appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's it, that, Chuck.
And ladies and gentlemen, okay, and apparently the MSC is actually closed. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in 2 weeks for JjlCon 3. Apparently this place has been closed since 8.
Wrap it up, buddy.
The fuck? Anyway, see you in 2 weeks.